Hey, good evening to everyone out there. Hope you guys had a great day. Um, Second episode of Porchlight Conversations. So, had a lot on my mind today, a lot of thinking, and I think the biggest thing I was going to talk about tonight was pressure, right? And most of the time when we think pressure, it's never a good thing. We're under too much pressure. I can't focus. There's too much pressure on me right now, and everybody has a different level of pressure that they can handle or they can control, right? But the thing I was thinking about tonight is pressure, man. It's very interesting because one of the most beautiful things that we have on this earth actually comes from pressure, and that's diamonds, right? Because under the right pressure, it creates diamonds. And it's so funny that diamonds are made out of pressure because they are one of the hardest things in the world, right? We use diamond cut drill or drill bits and things like that just to be able to go through some hard surfaces and things. And it caused all that pressure to make something so beautiful and so strong at the same time. And and a lot of times in the world, we don't get beautiful and strong at in the same time, right? Sometimes we get beautiful and not so strong, and then sometimes we get really strong and not so beautiful. So it's very interesting about pressure. I see pressure maybe a little different than a lot of people. I work better under pressure, right? Because I like knowing that I have that deadline, or it's not easy, right? And I think that's a great thing to be able to control the pressure. Now, is there too much pressure? Absolutely, I agree with that 1,000%. But I think it's how we control that when we get to that point, right? I have a hard time of saying no to people that needs my assistance or needs help, or at work or anything like that. Anybody needs anything, hey, I'm going to do anything and everything I can to help them, right? And with me being that way, sometimes it causes more pressure on me than I realize at the moment. So I've learned and been able to grow some to say, hey, you know what? It's okay to say no, right? Sometimes you got to say no. And over the last year or so, I'm starting to realize it's okay to say no sometimes, right? When I have enough on my plate and I have enough pressure on me, it's okay to say, you know what? At this time, I can't really help you out. I got too much going on myself. Let me take care of some of that first, and I'll be happy to help you. And that's okay to do that. And that's a big step in growth, right? Because growth is about knowing your limits. And that can be with work, it could be with life, it could be with pressure, it could be with whatever it may be. You have to learn yourself, and you have to learn yourself, when am I at the level that I can't take on anymore at the moment, right? And it's not being rude, it's not being mean to nobody. It's being very nice and understanding yourself. And we always heard it, but it's so true that you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. Okay? And that is so true. All right. So my big message tonight is, hey, pressure's not always a bad thing, but don't take on any more pressure than you know that you're able to handle. And that it's okay to say no sometimes, especially when you have things going on and you got enough pressure going on. It is perfectly okay to say, you know what? I'm sorry. I would love to help you out, but I have to take care of me. I have to take care of some things on my plate before I can help anybody else out. And that's a very respectful thing to do. And you know what? It's taking care of you, because honestly, you have to take care of yourself before you can help anybody else or take care of anybody else. That's so important. Okay, it's so easy to forget about taking care of yourself and take care of everybody else. I'm a big one on that. I'll take care of everybody else, and I'm the last one that I think about. So that's something that growth has really helped me say, hey, you know what? You got to take care of yourself too. you got to take care of yourself before you jump to anything else. So hope that helps. And just realize, hey, you know what? Pressure's not always bad, but know your limits. It's great to help everybody, but make sure you ain't taking on too much. And yeah, I think that's a great message tonight. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a good night, and we will talk soon.